If your paycheck feels small, the usual advice can sound almost insulting. Max out retirement accounts. Buy assets. Just earn more. But wealth building on a low income is not about pretending money is easy. It is about making the few dollars you control work in the right order. In this video, we will walk through 7 steps. Not 7 hacks. Not a fantasy budget. A practical ladder: protect your cash flow, lower pressure, build a starter reserve, increase your earning power, invest simply, and keep lifestyle upgrades under control. The goal is not to become rich overnight. The goal is to create a monthly surplus, even a small one, and then turn that surplus into a repeatable system. Step 1: track your money for 14 days. Not forever. Just 14 honest days. Most people think the problem is one giant expense, but the real leak is often dozens of small decisions that happen when you are tired, hungry, or rushed. Put every expense into one of 3 buckets: survival, stability, and leakage. Survival is rent, food, utilities, transport, and basic health. Stability is anything that keeps work and life functioning, like phone service or childcare. Leakage is money that disappears without improving your life. On a low income, the point is not to shame yourself for buying coffee. The point is to find spending that you would not choose again if you saw it clearly. Cancel one unused subscription. Replace one delivery order with a planned meal. Make the invisible visible. Your first win is not a perfect budget. Your first win is finding $25 that can be redirected before it vanishes. That small amount proves the system can move. Step 2: build a one-paycheck buffer before chasing big investment goals. A low income often means one surprise can create a chain reaction: a late fee, an overdraft, a payday loan, or a missed bill. The first layer of wealth is not exciting. It is breathing room. Start with a micro emergency fund, $250, then $500, then 1 month of essential expenses. These are example targets, not magic numbers. The point is to stop small problems from becoming expensive problems. Keep this money separate from your checking account if possible. A different savings account can create just enough friction to protect it. The buffer is not extra money. It is a wall between you and financial panic. Step 3: reduce high-interest debt before trying to look like an investor. If a credit card charges 20 or 30% interest, paying it down can be one of the strongest returns available to you. List debts by interest rate and minimum payment. Pay every minimum on time, then send extra money to the highest interest balance first. If you need motivation, you can pay off the smallest balance first, but know the math: high interest debt is the fire. Also, call lenders and ask for a lower rate, hardship plan, or fee reversal. It may not work, but the call is free. Low-income wealth building often includes boring phone calls that save more than clever investing ever could. The hidden goal is to stop adding new expensive debt. A paid-off card does not help if the next emergency puts the same balance back. That is why the buffer and debt plan must work together. Step 4: increase income without building your life around burnout. A low-income budget has limits. At some point, cutting more creates stress but not progress. The question becomes, what is the smallest income move you can make in the next 30 days? Start near your current skills. Ask for extra shifts if they are healthy and available. Apply for a higher paying version of the job you already do. Learn one marketable skill connected to your work, not a random trend that takes 6 months before it pays. A $2 hourly raise can be worth thousands per year before tax. Even after taxes, that can fund a starter emergency reserve, debt payments, or monthly investing. The wealth move is not glamorous. It is moving the income floor up. Do not confuse more hours with a better plan. If extra work destroys your health, sleep, or childcare stability, the plan may collapse. Sustainable income growth beats short bursts that create another crisis. Step 5: automate one tiny transfer. When income is tight, waiting to save whatever is left often means nothing is left.
Automation makes the decision before the week gets noisy.
Start with $5 per paycheck if that is what works. $10. 15. The size matters less than the identity shift. Every paycheck, you pay your future first. When income rises, route part of the increase automatically.
If your take-home pay goes up by $100, move $20 or $30 before your lifestyle absorbs it. This is how a low-income plan becomes a wealth plan. Use separate lanes: bills, buffer, debt, and future. You do not need many accounts, but you do need clear jobs for your money.
Confused money gets spent.
Step 6. Invest simply, but only after the foundation is started. Investing is powerful, but investing while overdrafting can feel like filling a bucket with a hole in it. For many beginners, broad low-cost index funds inside a retirement account are easier to maintain than picking individual stocks.
This is educational, not personal financial advice. The principle is simple: diversify, keep fees low, and think in years. If your amount is small, that is fine.
$20 a month invested consistently teaches the habit and keeps you connected to the long term.
The market will move up and down.
Your system should not depend on excitement. Be careful with anyone who makes you feel behind, embarrassed, or desperate. Low-income investors are often targeted by high-risk promises because they want relief quickly. Wealth built slowly is still wealth. Step 7. Control lifestyle inflation before it controls you. The first time your income improves, you deserve relief. But if every raise becomes a permanent bill, your future self never gets paid. Choose one meaningful upgrade, then save or invest part of the rest. Maybe better food, safer transport, or a more stable living situation.
The point is not to live miserably.
The point is to upgrade with intention. The most dangerous upgrades are fixed monthly costs, bigger car payments, higher rent, financed furniture, subscriptions, and phone plans. They feel normal after 1 month, but they reduce freedom every month after that.
The real asset you are buying is not just money in an account.
It is options: the option to leave a bad job, handle a car repair, move for better work, or say no to a predatory loan.
So here is the ladder again. Track the leak.
Build the buffer.
Attack expensive debt. Raise income realistically. Automate a tiny transfer. Invest simply. Control lifestyle inflation.
Imagine someone finds $40 a month by canceling one unused subscription, reducing one delivery habit, and negotiating one bill. That $40 can first build a $500 starter buffer in a little over a year.
After that, the same $40 can move to debt payoff or investing. Nothing magical happened. The dollars just stopped leaking and started receiving instructions. The boring layer is the layer that keeps you in the game. Cash flow, buffers, lower interest, and steady habits are not flashy, but they protect you long enough for compounding to matter. If you are starting with a low income, small numbers can feel discouraging. But small does not mean pointless. Small is where the system learns to run. Here is your next 24-hour action plan. Pull up your last 14 days of spending. Circle one leak.
Move one small amount to a separate place.
Then write down one income move you can try this month. Keep it to one page. The best financial plan for a stressful season is one you can actually look at after a long day.
Building wealth on a low income is not about pretending the struggle is not real. It is about building margin first, then using that margin to buy stability, then using stability to buy future options. The ladder starts with $1 that does not disappear. Then another. Then a system. That is how small income starts turning into financial control. This video is for education only and is not personal financial advice. Your best move depends on your income, debts, benefits, taxes, and local options. But the order matters, and now you have the order.